Well, welcome back to another episode of Just Say Something podcast. I'm your host, Philip Clark, and be sure to like, follow, and share before we get into this, and then I'll remind you again once we get finished. But today we're talking about something that matters deeply to our community, and that's giving. Greenville is filled with nonprofits doing incredible work every day, every single day, but many of them need support now more than ever. Whether that's toys for kids, hygiene items, pantry supplies, gift cards, or simple financial contributions that help keep their programs alive. Today's episode will serve as your guide to who needs that, why it matters, and how to make 2025 a year of meaningful giving. 2025 is shaping up to be a challenging year for nonprofits across the United States, the Upstate, and here in South Carolina. Rising cost, more families needing support, and increased demand for youth, mental health, and prevention programs are stretching organizations thin. What most nonprofits need isn't complicated. Consistent giving, simple supplies, holiday support, awareness for people to know they exist and understand why they do. So within that context, let's highlight some Greenville area nonprofits doing incredible work who would benefit from your donations, large or small. So, of course, let's start with Just Say Something. It's close to home, so naturally that's where we would start. So Just Say Something supports youth, families, and prevention programs offering mentorship, leadership opportunities, parent support, and drug-free initiatives all year long. So what does Just Say Something need in 2025? We need gift cards for teens, supplies for some of our youth programming, especially our Impact Sports program, holiday gifts for teens. Often it's the families and teens that are in foster care or part of our DJJ system. Funding for our prevention programs, for our sports program, and then our parent education. We also need snacks, journals, art supplies, and other program materials that would help benefit and to keep us from having to purchase those items. Just Say Something plays a critical role in keeping youth connected, supported, and safe. By empowering families, offering prevention programs, and giving teens positive outlets, the organization helps reduce risky behaviors and strengthens the next generation. Donations directly support programs that help young people make healthy choices and build a stronger future. Next, Miracle Hill Ministries is Greenville's largest provider of services for individuals experiencing homelessness. Their needs include toiletries, socks, gloves, blankets, non-perishable food, children's toys for their holiday store, men's and women's clothing, financial support for their shelters. Miracle Hill is often the first line of support for individuals and families experiencing homelessness in the Upstate. They provide immediate essentials, including shelters, meals, clothing, and long-term recovery programs. Donations help stabilize lives and gives people the chance to rebuild the dignity and hope. Safe Harbor provides shelter and advocacy for survivors of domestic violence. Their needs include household items for families starting over, new bedding, pillows, and towels, cleaning supplies, gas gift cards, toys and clothing for children in emergency shelters. Domestic violence affects every corner of our community. Safe Harbor provides safety, shelter, and a path forward to survivors and their children. Donations support survivors during the most vulnerable moments, helping them begin a new life free from abuse. United Housing Connections works to end homelessness through housing initiatives. Their needs include move-in kits, which compose of cleaning supplies, cookware, and bedding, diapers and baby supply, hygiene packs, monetary donations for housing support. Ending homelessness begins with stable housing. United Housing Connections provides both emergency solutions and long-term housing support. Your donations help get families into safe homes faster, reduce time spent in crisis, and support individuals as they work towards stability and independence. Mill Village Farms is known for their food share program, delivering fresh produce boxes to families in need. Their needs include volunteers, sponsorships for produce boxes, funding for youth employment programs, and donations for their annual Yam Jam sweet potato packing event. Food access is a growing challenge in many Greenville neighborhoods. Mill Village Farms not only delivers healthy produce to families, but also creates meaningful jobs for local youth. Every donation supports food security, economic mobility, and healthier families. Rebuild Upstate repairs homes for low-income homeowners, seniors, and individuals with disabilities so they can remain safely at home. Their needs include anything related to a home repair supply, lumber, tools, hardware, funding for accessibility modifications, and then volunteer groups. Many low-income homeowners risk losing their homes simply because they cannot afford critical repairs. Rebuild Upstate keeps these families safe where they already live by providing modifications that prevent injuries and improve quality of life. You're not just fixing homes, you're preserving stability for seniors, veterans, and families alike. A Child's Haven supports children in developmental delays and behavior challenges. Their needs include educational toys, art supplies, books, outdoor play items, as well as monetary donations for therapy services. Children with developmental delays or behavior challenges often need more support than families can manage alone. A Child's Haven provides therapeutic services that set kids up for long-term success in school and life. Your donations help children develop emotionally, socially, and academically. The Julie Valentine Center provides support for survivors of sexual assault and child abuse. Their needs include comfort items such as stuffed animals or blankets, journals and art therapy supplies, clothing for individuals undergoing forensic exams, and gift cards to help families in crisis. Julie Valentine is a lifeline for survivors of sexual assault and child abuse, providing compassionate care during traumatic times. Donations help ensure survivors receive support, advocacy, and healing services at no cost, giving them hope and a path forward. Harvest Hope Food Bank, Upstate location, helps families experiencing food insecurity. Their needs include non-perishable food, holiday meal kits, pantry staples like peanut butter, rice, and pasta, hygiene items, and financial donations. Food insecurity continues to rise, and families are struggling to afford basic groceries. Harvest Hope ensures that children, seniors, and individuals in crisis have consistent access to nutritious food. Every donation helps fill pantry shelves and feed families right here in our community. Greer Relief and Resource Agency. Serving the Greer community since 1936, Greer Relief provides stability and support for neighbors facing crisis. Their mission, prevent hunger and homelessness while empowering families to become self-sufficient. Their needs include pantry staples, canned goods, pasta, peanut butter, cereal, hygiene kits, cleaning supplies, gift cards for food and gas, holiday donations, again for toys for the small ones, teen gifts, and then household items, financial support for rent, utilities, and emergency assistance, and then volunteers for the pantry, the holiday programs, and outreach. Greer Relief responds quickly during crisis moments, but also helps families build long-term stability. Every donation strengthens the safety net in one of the fastest growing areas of the Upstate. We also have our partner at Unity Health on Main, who provides compassionate, community-focused medical and behavioral health services to uninsured and underinsured patients in the Greenville area. Their mission is to help make healthcare accessible for everyone, especially families facing financial hardship. Their needs include hygiene items such as soap, shampoo, deodorant, and toothpaste, basic medical supplies of bandages, alcohol wipes, and first aid items, baby items such as diapers, wipes, and formula, cleaning supplies for clinic operations, healthy snacks for patients waiting in the waiting areas, gift cards for families needing transportation or medical support, financial donations to expand care, screenings, and outreach. Unity Health on Main is a lifeline for families who might otherwise delay or go without essential health care. Supporting them means improving community wellness, reducing medical crisis, and giving neighbors access to prevent care that truly changes lives. And here's what nonprofits tell us makes the greatest difference. Gift cards are gold. They allow organizations to fill gaps and meet real-time needs. You could ask for their current needs. Needs change month to month. Follow their social media for updates. And please don't forget about our teens. People love donating little kid toys, but teens receive the least support. Give consistently. Even $5 to $10 a month helps nonprofits to plan ahead. Support programs you believe in, whether it's youth prevention, housing stability, food security, or crisis response. There's a place for your gifts and skills. Greenville is a generous community. 2025 is going to be a year where nonprofits truly need us to rally together. Whether it's a toy, a gift card, a trunk full of canned goods, or a donation that fits your budget, every contribution helps strengthen families, support youth, and build a healthier, safer Upstate. If you make giving part of your plan for 2025, you're just not donating items, you're changing lives. And before we wrap up, don't forget to follow Just Say Something on our social media to keep up with our programs, events, and ways to get involved. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe and follow the Just Say Something podcast. We're on YouTube and all major podcast platforms, including Audible, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, and Spotify. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week on the Just Say Something podcast.